Hello everyone, welcome to another video on Gemini journaling, and of course already, hopefully you can notice I have an actual camera, not just my iPhone, that is filming right now, so I'm going to be trying to see if it focuses alright. I really hope that the quality is much better for you guys. So with that, let's jump right into the video. Welcome to my August plan with me. But first, before we even show my theme, let's have a look back at July. So for July, my theme was ocean, but also fireworks for 4th of July, and also watermelon. So it was very summer, basically a summer theme. And if you want to see how I plan this, there'll be a link in my description to my July plan with me. Basically, my calendar so far, I think, worked out pretty well so far. We're pretty much, have probably more than a week left in July. Habit tracker, super successful. Expense tracker, definitely not adding that again. I really didn't use it that much, probably because I didn't spend any of my money. So I don't know about that, but I've been loving this habit tracker. This mood tracker, definitely something I like doing again, because usually with my moods I only have like feelings, but this time I could actually rate my day, and that's something I'm going to be incorporating into my August spread as well. I also added some little washi tape throughout the spread. This one is fireworks and I got it from a friend. Week 1, great. Love filling out my little picture of the memory of the day. Great, super productive, tons of fun with this spread. Added some little American flags because it was the week of the 4th of July. Okay, and then here we have my week 2, probably my favorite week. Now I noticed I ran out of space, and so I did this with many other spreads like it, but I did a little, I had this little flip thing I added with some of my old washi tape, so I could finish, this part of my spread, and then you just fold it back up. And if you're curious about the spread, Thursday with the crab, you have a crab and then a T, and that means Thursday, and then you have my goals and weather and everything like that. I loved this spread so much. So I really loved that spread. Next up, week 3, I did the same thing. I ran out of space, but I just did the little fold right here. Have some flamingo washi tape, and had my goals. Now we're on to this week, and something I do when I just don't have time to fill it out, like last night I was creating my goals, then I'll just sketch it out and fill it in when I have time. So I'll probably will do that later today, and that happens I think with other things too. It's good to just sketch it out, and when you have time, really go into it and create. Oh, also, if you look up here, this was not here before. I messed up the dates on my plan with me. I didn't realize till afterwards, so I went over it in my black Tombow and I covered it with this new Sharpie white paint pen, which I got on Amazon because of my August spread, and you're gonna see why soon. I'm so excited. It works so great. I love it. We'll have my last week here, and then this is my snapshots. I have some sketch things here on things I want to put inside of it, but I obviously will not fill this out till the end of July. And that brings us to the August plan with me, so let's jump right into that. So on this side, well, first let me address, yes, the theme is going to be light bulbs, fairy lights, but also rustic, wood as well. That's why the background, it kind of just looks colored in, but when you really bring it in, you can see literally took me forever to draw all those black lines to make it look like wood. So no, it's not just color pencil. So here's where I put all my plans for the spread. And I've only done this once, I think, with June, and I really liked it. I could look back on things I wanted, so really liking that. Now, when I had envisioned what I wanted for August, I could not imagine what I wanted without this pen. So I literally bought it just for this August spread, and I get an amen for commitment. For this next spread, you can sort of see it up in the corner here, but I did a little quote in white on, this is I think it was a some grocery bag thing. You can just use a brown bag, and I randomly ripped it, and I did a quote from one of my favorite songs, Good Old Days by Macklemore and Kesha, and I love how it turned out. I would highly recommend this. At first it wasn't working. I was really frustrated and thought I had gotten ripped off, but nope, it ends up working. Just got to put a little bit more effort into it. So to keep with the that kind of helps with the rustic, but I also, August is also back to school, so on the bottom I have some school supplies down at the bottom here, and I love how this turned out, except that I should have like done whiteout over that. That is embarrassing. But okay, so I have a little wood, so I just did a little quote that says prove them wrong. I have a few quotes in here. It's just I'm really nervous, you know. This will be my first year of high school, so I'm really trying to incorporate school in here because it's a big time. I have a bunch of things to in my August spread. I have August in this little like terra font with a yellow drop shadow, and then I have, of course, my bolded days of important dates. So next, I have my habit tracker and freshman schedule. So for my habit tracker, I actually changed a lot of my habits. I added some and took away some because of summer. So, and I also brought back the sleep tracker, and I kind of sketched out how I'll be filling out the sleep tracker as an example. If it would focus. I'm going to be doing like little bulbs at the hour in which I slept, and then I am going to be filling these out by like adding like fairy lights. It's kind of hard to explain, but in my September, oh my gosh, it's almost gonna be September in a few months, oh my gosh, but then you can see how I filled that out in my September plan with me. So I haven't gotten my freshman schedule yet, but when I do, I will fill it out here, and I'm sort of glad I didn't because I don't want to share my schedule. Oh, up in the top here, I have the wood coming back. And if you're wondering, I have this in all of my spreads, habit tracker spreads, but I'll have, like, for example, this one is make bed, and then there is a little, if I can find it, a little tiny bed right here, and that's where I'll fill it out. So that's my freshman schedule. So I'm going to be going to Michigan in August, and so I'm going to be, it's not for a whole week, but I really wanted to have a 2-page spread for this because I know I'm going to be doing a lot of fun things, so I wanted to have a whole page dedicated to it. And then down here is where I start my mood. Now usually I have a whole mood tracker page, but this time to save paper because I want to try and make this bullet journal last the whole year, I've been doing it on the little bottoms here. Now for my mood tracker, I have sort of like last month, I have the colors representing the mood, but then the length will represent how good to bad my day was. So if I had a happy Sunday and it was a good day, then I will draw a line all the way down to here in the color. And I'll draw a line like here, all the way to good day in that happy color. So that's what this mood tracker, and you'll see that a lot in all of the weekly spreads that I've set up. Okay, so this next spread is going to be something I created. It's basically a letter for my senior self. I'm going to be starting, as I previously said, first time going into high school, so I wrote a letter to my senior self and basically explaining, like, you know, like what I'm dealing with right now and things that I like doing to encourage my senior self. And it's signed Freshman Me. And if you want to recreate it on this little like mock piece of paper I have down here, I have things that like my goals, like right now I'm a dancer, and right now these are like what I want to do, and then hopefully when I fill it out as a senior to my freshman self, I'll be able to fill out like things I actually do, like where I actually go to college, where what my activities that I ended up liking, and that will go down in this like mock piece of paper, and this will be a letter for my freshman self when I'm a senior. So that's just something I wanted to do, create, really like it. So for week 1, I basically just have, it's only going to be a few days because then we have the Michigan spread, which was previous. So this is only going to be how many days? Like 3 or 4 days. That's why I'm trying to fit it all in here and have a mood tracker again. Then if you can't read it, it says for days 5 to 8 in August, go to the Michigan spread. And so then after those days, I get back on a Thursday, so then I continue this week 2 on the spread, if that makes any sense. Week 3, we have a cute little light bulb coming down here, and of course, especially my title page, 100% inspired by Study Quill, I think, and a lot of these were inspired by a bunch of different people on Instagram and YouTube, so links to to all of their information will be down below. So yeah, and I think this was taken from someone on Instagram. I love the idea, super cute. I have this little thing from Nemo. I don't really like it, just keep swimming. I mean, I like the quote, but I don't like it being there, but you know what, it's fine. To get the rustic sort of theme into it, I have some wood down here, and yes, the Sunday is uneven. I am annoyed too, but you know, it's fine. And so yeah, and that would for week 4, and then for week 5, we have the mood tracker, and it's also like an uneven amount of days, so I felt like I could fit it here. And yeah, so right here, I'm reading Helen Keller right now for school, and so I just sketched her out. So sorry about how oddly that randomly was put in there. It's really bad. Yeah, so sorry about that. So yeah, that is basically all of my August spread. My theme was, you know, like lights, furry themes, all of that. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Comment down below your theme for August, and please make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Literally, it's super easy. It's literally a click of a button, and while you're doing that, go ahead and subscribe. I'm new to YouTube, and it would mean a lot for anyone to support me and my content. It would really mean a lot. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time on Gemini Journaling. Bye!